Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today I am starting the new series that I said I would start around this time. I uploaded a video, I believe it was last Saturday. Maybe it was last Saturday. And I asked you guys to submit houses for the new series, and that's what a lot of you guys did. And I'm so happy to see that you guys have submitted houses for it. So yeah, so basically for this series, it will be a home makeover series where I make over your houses. By your, I mean you guys that are watching my channel. I thought it was a cool idea because I used to watch, well, I kind of sort of still do a series that was that I first saw by Sims 4 Master, and he basically renovated homes that people submitted. So I thought, why not do that? And also, I was inspired by a show on Netflix called Fixer Upper, and I've watched like one episode of it so far, but I'm the type of person who can get inspired by literally anything. Like I could see a pie and then go ahead and make a pie inspired sim, or I can see a leaf and make a autumn inspired sim, which I already have in the past. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Basically, I'm going to be starting the series, and this is episode 1. If you haven't seen the title already, it should be super obvious, but I always have to repeat stuff just to be clear. But yeah, so I have spent about 30 minutes looking through the hashtag just to look through all the houses and just to see which one I want to make over for this first episode. Obviously, if you submit a house, you can do that. All you have to do is use the hashtag SimmyLexis and make sure that the house is on a lot less than 40 by 30, or 40 by 30 is fine. And also, if you can, include a backstory for the house, because I do want to do something special for future episodes. I don't think I'll be able to do it with this one, but definitely for future episodes, I want to do something special with that. And yeah, so like I said, I looked through the hashtag, and this house in particular just stood out to me because I love the roof. And I definitely can see how I can change it up a little bit to make it better. I also seen a few houses by you guys that look really cute, and I don't even think that I could make over some of them, but we'll see in the future what we can do. But yeah, so the first house that I chose is this one, and it is by Shelby Rose. It is an adorable house, as you can see. I love the roof color so much, and I also love this outline. I don't think I've ever seen a house like this before, ever even tried to do that before, but I do think it's a cute combination. And when I haven't decorated the house yet or renovated the house yet, but when I do, I definitely want to retain that and see what I can do with that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start making the house over, and I will be back in literally less than 1 second, because that is how editing works, honey. So yeah, I'll see you guys, and I'm gonna start making it over. Okay guys, so I am back now, and as you can see, I have started to renovate the house by Shelby Rose, and this house actually took me, I would say maybe it took me about 2 hours to renovate it, and I spent most of the time with the garden in the front, because I got so stuck on it, like I usually do. I usually get very stuck on what to do when it comes to gardening and landscaping. But I usually speed through the building process. But for this one specifically, it looks, after I put the flowers there, but I mean it kind of looks good still. I wanted to still use a lot of flowers, as you can see. I don't think you can see it now, but at the front of the house, she did use a whole bunch of flowers in the front of the house, and I thought that was super cool. So I wanted to also do that as well, so that, you know, the house could look the same as it was before, just retain the same style. And you will see me like progressively change a lot of the house, and I kind of didn't do it on purpose, but once I changed one thing, I felt like I needed to change another thing, and it just turned into like this chain reaction and like a domino effect. So I kind of overdid it, as you can see. I also made the house brown. For the most part, it is dark brown. I did change it to that color. At first, I was just using that color to have something there, because usually when I build, I do like to just have a color other than the default wall, just to see what I'm working with. But I ended up actually keeping that, and that's really surprising because I've never used that. But at first, I was just going to use brown all over the house, But I decided to use different colors, just like Shelby did, so that when I made it over, it kind of looked like hers, like I was saying before. And I did not keep the white roof trim like I had planned. I decided to change that to black because I feel like it looks pretty edgy and pretty cool. And this house, it looks very Mediterranean. So I decided to keep that Mediterranean feel as well. If you don't know, Mediterranean looks sort of modern to me. But yeah, the roofs for a Mediterranean house, they're usually like very flat, but also slightly pitched. So yeah, that's basically what I was going for. And for the windows, I did end up changing the windows a lot. I think in the original house, these narrow windows that you will see all over the house now, they were used maybe a couple times, but I decided to change it. Most of the windows have that now, well, all of them. And I decided to go with those because I like things to be like centered, sort of. And if I use the other windows that take up 2 spots instead of these that take up 1, it was like really difficult sort of to do that in certain spots. Like in the front, the windows take up 3 spots, and if I would have put a window that took up 2 spots there, it just would have kind of made me uncomfortable. So that's why I chose the other ones. And also, one thing that I don't like is symmetrical houses. Now, the house was never symmetrical at the beginning. And from the front, it does look pretty symmetrical. Like after I renovated it, it does look pretty symmetrical, but trust me, it's not. I decided to stay clear of that. And when Shelby Rose made the original house, I really love L-shaped houses. And this house is L-shaped, so that is just great that it is L-shaped. I don't know why, I just really like L-shaped houses. Probably because, like I said before, I don't really like symmetrical houses, and L-shaped houses are not symmetrical. So yeah, it was just perfect. And also on the front of the house, she used a lot of flowers, a lot of plants. And also she had 2 fountains. I kept 2 fountains there. She also had something else, the palm trees. I kept the palm trees. I thought that was perfect, especially for this part of Windenburg, because this part of Windenburg is near a beach, and it's kind of like an island, sort of, this part of Windenburg, and that was just perfect for it. And this lot is pretty private. There's not a lot of houses around it. And here I am placing the rocks for the house. I did this in a few other houses. I really like this, how I just like put a whole bunch of flowers inside of a little flower bed thing. And I mean, I kind of feel like I overdid it like a lot, but you know what? We're just gonna go with that. And also, something that I would like to say about this house, it does look quite a bit different from before. I tried my best to like make it look the same, but like I was saying before, the farther I went decorating, the more the house changed. And I tried so hard. I really did. I tried so hard to keep it as much as possible as the original house. And I do think I did. I kept a lot of the styles, like I said, there were a lot of plants. There were tons of plants on this one. And there were palm trees, 2 fountains. I kept that. And I just changed it a little bit. And also for the interior, I did not change that. All I did was fix it when I had to, like since I moved some of the walls, I did have to fix it. And I also added a 3rd floor, but I wasn't really able to record that because my hard drive decided to run out of space. But here are the screenshots. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode 1 of the series. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you want to see more, and subscribe if you haven't already for more fun. And yeah, so here's the final house. Yeah, I really like it, and I will see you guys in the next one. And also, thanks again to Shelby Rose for submitting, and you guys can also submit too if you would like to. Bye!